Greetings and salutation. Wait, greetings and salutations. I will just keep that in there. Fuck it. I just wanted to talk about my plans because, like I've said before, I like making these videos for myself to watch and see my growth. So I'm not one who likes to sit here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to be this type of person. I think we all are at some point in our lives. But I don't like the type of people that just sit there and talk and say, I want to do this. I should do this. Should and would and wanna. Those aren't real. Those are all just mental concepts. Those aren't actions. My best friend in the whole world wrote a song, and one of his lyrics that really stuck with me is, show me through actions. Just show me through actions. It's so simple. If you really want to do something, then just do it. It's just pretty simple. And I've definitely dealt with a lot of people who just talk about the same thing over and over again, and they never really go anywhere. And I've definitely been that type of person where, I want to do things and I want to be places, and I don't really go anywhere either, because I'm just sitting there talking about it instead of doing what it takes to get there, which is going to be a lot of work. It doesn't matter. I believe that every single person in this world can do something, because how I see it is, nobody alive today invented electricity or a filtration system or plumbing or airplanes. Nobody alive today invented airplanes, but somehow we're able to not only fly them but maintain them, because somebody looked at what was available to learned it, and now they know, and now they can do. You see what I'm saying? Like, anybody can do anything. It's just about the effort and the dedication. And that's what everybody doesn't have. You got people that will, alright, this might come off as rude and maybe a bit just mean, but if the homeless person is standing on the same corner every day, this is how I see these people, because they're people. They're not bums, they're people. But when you get a grown-ass man, he's just standing on a corner, and some of these people are on the highway. You're not supposed to be there. What are you doing there? But, they go there every day, and it's the definition of insanity to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. If I open the fridge over and over again and expect there to be food, there's never going to be food in there unless I put food in there. But some people will really stand on the same corner every day, and I guess, I don't know what that mentality is. I don't know if they really think they're just going to be, saved, or they think they're going to just get a bunch of money doing that. If they think that one day somebody's just going to come and offer them a place to stay, that's not really how it works. But you get people who will stay on the corner, and they just keep going back there. I know they're not sleeping at this corner, but they just stay there. If you stay in one spot and do nothing but expect things to happen, maybe some things will happen for you, don't get me wrong, but you're never going to leave that spot. And you're not going to ever leave that spot if you don't take the opportunities that do come in that spot to get. Like, if you stand on the corner all day, somebody might offer you a tent. What are you going to do? Post a fucking tent up in the middle of the goddamn highway or the interstate? Like, you know what I'm talking about. These people be posted up in the most awkward positions. They go where there's a lot of cars. They don't go where there's a food or a shelter. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to talk about that. I want to talk about how anything is possible if you really set your mind on it. If you're set on doing something, then you can do it. I think we live in a very simplistic world. You think about something, and then you do it. But if you think that you can't do it, then you don't do it. Okay? Like, I'm not even gonna attempt to make it any simpler than that. It's up to you if you don't fuck with that. But, my goal is, I'm still on this music shit. Have I been dedicated? Has my work ethic shown that I deserve to be successful on music? No. No. And you know why I know I can be successful is because I'm able to admit that I don't deserve to be successful, or I don't deserve to be successful because I haven't been working hard on it. I've been working towards being at my job to make money. That's not, you know, some people really quit their job and they put all of their time and effort into making music. These are the people that end up successful, is what I'm going to say. You know, what else could I compare it to? Is like, if you wanted to be a chef, you're not going to be a chef if you're working for a chef. Are you going to learn how to be a chef? Yes. Does that chef want you, the chef who's teaching you, does he want you to take his place? Fuck no. He wants you to do what he says every time. Otherwise, get lost. It's as simple as that, you know? Is it possible for you to stay somewhere and have a position opened up? Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's possible for you to stay in place and for a position to arise. But that's only if you decide to go nowhere, because this place is made for us. It's not, we don't, you gotta understand, we make this place, but this place is also made for us. It could be made to destroy us, or it could be made to create us, because what the fuck is destruction if not something that creates? It creates a blank state for further creation. If you want to build a building somewhere that has a really disgusting, ugly, terrible looking structure, you destroy that structure and you rebuild. You get what I'm saying? If we wanted to rebuild this world, we're gonna have to destroy it. And that's honestly, we ain't even talking about that, but that's what's gonna happen. I'm saying that we can really do anything. If you want to learn how to make beats, you go on YouTube and study all day, whatever platform you have available. You download that platform, you learn how to use it, then you learn how to make beats, or you learn how to, articulate yourself in whatever area you want to do. If you want to make rock music, you study the melodies or formulas for rock music. If you want to draw, I know how to draw, okay? You know how I know how to draw? Am I the best? Do I have the masterful concept of shading and highlighting and everything? Fuck no. Do I have a perfect image in my head from a 3D scale of all surroundings, including character design and background to detail? Fuck no. I just go up with it on the fly, I figure it out. I'm not somebody who has an entire picture in my head and just boom, puts it down. Can I sit there and create the whole picture? Yes. Is that something you should do? No. You need to figure it out as you go along, because you have to do first. You have to perform actions before you formulate a thought of the end. You can't see yourself in an end result if you haven't even started the beginning of the process. So when I was in second grade, I started drawing because I was watching Dragon Ball Z and I wanted to draw Goku, and I drew like little spiky headed people. And then somewhere along the line, for me, that was just why I started drawing. I was never in my entire life. My drawing is an anime style. And I'm not saying that because I like anime or I only try to draw anime. I'm saying that because I started drawing because of anime. Because it is a show, it is something that looks cool, but it's just drawings. And I understood that at a very young age. And I wanted to do something like that, but I didn't really want to start my own thing just yet. I just wanted to draw what I was looking at and see if I could do something like that. And so I drew like little fucking spiky headed people with really fucking circular arms to make them buff. Because I'm a little kid, I'm in second grade or first grade or whatever. And basically that was my perception of drawing, is to try and do, Dragon Ball Z. And then by the time I'm in ninth grade, I feel like I'm going to drop out and I don't know what I want to do with it, or I know I'm going to drop out and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. So I end up going to school. I'm at a point where I'm going to school sleeping and not doing any work. So I'm not doing anything. And I'm dealing, I'm one of these people. I'm not doing shit with myself. I'm not doing anything. I'm having to deal with this. I'm a menace to society, right? I contribute nothing. I am nothing. My entire existence is meaningless, basically. No. So I'm like, fuck that, I want to draw. I don't want to go to school to learn how to draw. I just want to draw. I want to figure this shit out for myself. That's what I was set on, because you're always going to have to figure out what you want to do in life, and that might not be it. You know, I feel like somewhere down the line, even now, my drawing capabilities are put to good use in what I want to do, whether I want to draw cover art for a song or I can draw for somebody else and they can pay me, as simple as that. But, you know, as long as you start figuring out what you want to do, it might not work out and you might start chasing another dream, but in the end result, all of your experience and all of your knowledge and capabilities will come together to benefit you. Like, maybe you want to learn how to make chains, and then you start learning how to fix cars, and one day you're fixing a car for somebody who wants a chain. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just like, okay, in ninth grade I started drawing. I would get a screenshot of a Dragon Ball Z character, and I would copy it. You can't fucking trace off the phone. I wasn't a tracer. I would copy it. I would just look at it and copy it. And then some, you know, I wasn't that great, but some of them were pretty accurate from me just having like a huge gap between, like, I would say third grade. I kind of just stopped, like around fourth grade is when I really just stopped drawing, and I picked it up again around ninth grade. And that's like a huge gap. But just drawing, bro, ever since then, like I haven't really drawn at all probably this year, not much in 2019, but from ninth grade to around 2018 I was drawing heavily. Just in ninth grade I was drawing every single fucking day. That's all I was doing. I was drawing characters every day, and then trying to figure out, you know, shading, trying to figure out highlighting, just learning. And that's how you will get good. That's how you will do something. Let me put this on skateboarding. To me, skateboarding is the most inspiring thing in my life. It's the most motivational process that I've ever had the experience in dealing with, because you probably know at least this, the kickflip. You might see somebody on skateboard and, hey, do a kickflip. It's like a culture thing. It's like, oh, he's annoying. He just wants me to do a kickflip. He doesn't know shit about skateboarding. But if you know what a kickflip is, somebody on a skateboard is going to do a little jump and they're going to flip the skateboard. That process is going to at least take months. If you hop on a skateboard and do a kickflip the first day, you're a fucking legend. I'm talking about somebody who's been skating for 10 years will be absolutely amazed. A professional will be absolutely amazed and excited that you did that. Like, they would be dumbfounded. A professional skateboarder who gets paid to skateboard for a living and jump off of rooftops and shit, like, they would be ecstatic to see you do that, because it's very difficult and it takes a long time. Here's the process of skateboarding. You get on, you fucking fall off, and then you figure out how to keep your balance, and then you figure out how to turn and go straight, and then you figure out how to push. And that the pushing is when shit starts taking a really long time, because you got to learn how to push and keep balance and turn, and it's just a lot of things to take into consideration before you even do anything, before you learn how to jump on a skateboard, which is called the ollie, by the way. So once you learn how to ollie, you got to learn how to position your feet. You got to learn how to move your feet. You got to learn how to slide your feet. You got to learn how to appropriate your footwork to do the trick, and then you have to learn how to appropriate your body and your feet to land the trick. And then this same principle will be applied to like thousands, I don't know how many, maybe thousands of tricks, because they're all combined in combinations, and you can do one trick into another trick, and in itself it is a different trick. But yeah, in the process of this, what is going to happen when you're trying to skateboard? You're literally going to fall. Like, you're going to fall over and over again. Skateboarding is a lot different than other things, because you could start drawing and you're just drawing. You're just putting lines on paper. If you want to make a square, just draw 4 lines that connect and you'll make a square. If you want to skateboard, skateboarding is the most simple demonstration of failure after failure after failure after failure until success. Skateboarding is 999 failures with 1 successful attempt. You get 99 failed attempts, 1 successful attempt. And that 1 successful attempt is all you need. If you want to do something and you fail 99 times, all you want to do is, you just want to do it. That's all you want. All you want is to do it. So the one time you get it done is all that matters. And that's what skateboarding will teach anybody. And for anybody who doesn't know anything about skateboarding, you can just hear me and what I'm saying. 99 failed attempts don't mean a single thing. But if you don't even make it to 99, if you put in 5 failed attempts and you just quit, you're never going to be successful in that aspect of whatever you're trying to do. You will never be successful. I'm not trying to be putting anybody down. You are not going to be successful if you quit. You failed. You can fail, but quitting is game over. You have to restart. If you quit, you're gonna have to come back, and you're not gonna come back to the 6th attempt if you quit at the 5th attempt. You're gonna have to come back, attempt 1, 2, 3, and it might not take 99 times, you know. You get what I'm trying to say here. If you fail, it means you're headed in the right direction. Because, let me put it like this, Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a game based on facing bosses over and over again. You don't really spend too much time fighting enemies. You just mostly fight bosses. That's the whole premise of the game. And it's little things like this. If you don't know anything about Dark Souls, okay. If you know something about Dark Souls, you already know what I'm about to say. But you will fight a boss, and it's like this in every video game pretty much, but you will fight a boss, and let's say in Dark Souls, it's just too hard. They're always going to kill you as long as you've never played the game before. So you're going to try and fight this boss. The problem is you have no idea how this boss is going to react. And every Dark Souls boss is going to have a middle section where it transforms and changes and is just totally different than what you've been going through. So you will fight the boss, you try to fight it, and you get it like a quarter down to health, and then it kills you. And then you come back and you say, okay, well, it has a hammer, and it swung it twice to the right, once to the left, and then smacked me down, and that's how I died. So then you're going to get out of the way those 2 strikes, and you're going to get out of the way for that 2nd strike, and then the one that comes and smacks down, you're going to get out of the way, and then you're going to keep battling it, and then it's going to kill you with the next set of movements that you didn't survive long enough to see. So then you have to come back, survive long enough to see its next set of movements after your 2nd death. Then you make it to the halfway point, and it's a completely different set of moves, and it's a completely different fighting style, and it's a completely different boss almost. And basically, you have to fail over and over again to understand what you did wrong, or understand what you can do better, understand how you can improve, understand how you can win. You have to fail to succeed. That's why anybody can do anything. And it sounds so simple, like, oh, anybody could do anything, you know, just put your mind to it, you know, really try hard, and you'll be successful, you'll be good at it, you know. I'm serious. If you don't try, as a matter of fact, do or do not, there is no try. If you don't attempt, because in order to do something, you have to first attempt it. It's not trying. If I try to get with a girl, she's never going to be with me. But if I go and tell her, hey, you want to be with me, yes or no? There's only 2 options. If I'm trying, she's not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I'm just trying to flirt. Let's put it like this. There's a million different analogies and examples for this, but if you're flirting with a girl, you're trying to be with her. If you meet a girl, you start flirting with her, blah blah blah, trying to get to know her, and then you ask her out, you're trying. If you go up to a girl straight up like, you're beautiful, I've never felt this attracted to a woman, I want to get to know you, can I please have your number, and let's just talk to each other, let's get to know each other, I want to ask you out on a date. Where would you like to go on a date with me? We can go tomorrow, we can go on Friday. Let's go on Friday. What are you doing on Friday? Let's go. If you aren't doing, then you aren't doing. If you want to do something and you're not doing it, then you're failing at it. You understand? I don't think I need to say anything else. I want to talk about myself. Let this be a demonstration of my growth, because I wanted to talk about myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on some ways to promote music. Right now I'm looking into free options of reposting and certain things. You can repost somebody's stuff and they repost your stuff back. There's just a lot of different things you can do, and honestly, it's like everything is growth. Everything is just what you're doing and where you want to be. So this is obviously recording my growth. I'm always recording me on here to try and put something out into the world. But I think I just naturally spoke about the subject because it's more important to try and show people what is possible than just show to myself what is possible for me, because I'm kind of struggling in between what I want this account to be, whether I want it to be anything at all. I'm not going crazy editing, showing evidence of things I might talk about. I'm not doing all that. I'm literally just recording myself. That's it. And I'm sitting here alone. In a parking lot. I'm on my break at work, just talking to my phone alone. But you will watch this, and you will get to know me, and that's okay. And it's not weird, because this is a new world we're living in. And if I can put information out that is valuable, then I'm happy. That's all I want. So, just know that anything's possible. And basically, to sum it up, I just did want to talk about some things so I can show evidence of this is what I'm focused on, this is what I want to do, and then I will show evidence of me actually doing it to be more inspiring. But also, it's simply inspiring to talk about how you can do anything. Put the work and the effort into it, and it will come. What you put out will come back to you. You put that effort in, and what you want will come out of it. You put the work in, and the work will come back to you. You will have the world work for you. You understand? You understand. Well, I think that's all I really wanted to say. I'm going to focus on a little bit more growth, on just artistry, just promotion. That's what I'm doing. So maybe in the next video I'll show some evidence of my growth and how that's coming along. I know I've talked about it before that I wanted to get a car, and I was focused on that, and that's all I was doing. I already got my car, so that's a little bit of evidence right there. I got my car. Now all I need to do is work on it, and I'll show evidence of the work I do on that. I can show a lot of different things, but as of right now, I just want you guys to take care of yourself and really truly believe the fact. It's not an opinion. It's not a theory. You can do anything. If you want to learn how to fly and build airplanes, you can fucking do that. It might take your whole life. It might not. It might not. It might take like 5 years. That's not that long, honestly. Imagine how much time you wasted in school, what you could have learned doing as a child, and then done as an adult, right? Anyway, take care of yourselves, guys. Be safe, be good, be healthy, be happy. Spiritual Raw, signing out.